When did a parent save you from hazing? My dad worked construction for 30 years before his back gave out. He was tough as nails, but he never missed my games. I still remember the day I made varsity basketball as a sophomore. Other kids celebrated with their families at dinner. I just called Dad from the school parking lot. When I got home, he was waiting on our front porch steps with 2 Gatorades. This, he said, handing me one, is just the beginning. By junior year, I was starting point guard. Dad would drive straight from job sites, his work clothes covered in dust, and cheer louder than anyone. Greatness requires sacrifice, he'd say after every practice. Then varsity hazing started. The seniors cornered me after practice, led by Marcus Thompson. Hey sophomore, time for your initiation. You want to play with the big boys? They were brutal. Push-ups until I collapsed, running suicides until I puked, carrying their bags, cleaning their cleats. The worst part was the humiliation. They'd make me sing the school song in the cafeteria, dress like a cheerleader during lunch, call me rookie in front of girls I liked. I started dreading practice. When my enthusiasm turned to dread, coach noticed but said nothing. This was tradition. The older players had been through it too. But when I came home with a black eye from boxing drills, Dad took one look and knew. What's happening, son? He asked, his voice calm but concerned. I stared at our kitchen table. Those guys on the team, I finally whispered. They say I need to earn my spot, that I haven't paid my dues yet. Dad was quiet for so long I thought he might be planning something. Then he sat across from me, his calloused hands folded. Listen to me, he said, his voice steady. I've worked with bullies my whole life, foremen who thought breaking people down made them stronger. But real strength comes from building people up. He leaned forward. So tomorrow, you're going to show them what real toughness looks like. The next morning, Dad did something unexpected. He put on his cleanest work shirt and asked to drive me to school early. Are you going to talk to coach? I asked. No, he said, grabbing his thermos, but I'm going to watch practice. He sat in the gym bleachers with his coffee, still in his work boots. The seniors noticed immediately but tried to act normal. Dad didn't interfere, just watched every drill, every interaction. His presence changed everything. Marcus tried to start the usual routine after practice. Time for bag duty, rookie. Dad stood up from the bleachers. Marcus Thompson, right? He called out, walking over. Your father Phil works for Davidson Construction? Marcus nodded, suddenly nervous. Dad extended his weathered hand. Tell him Mike Rodriguez says hello. We've worked 3 jobs together. Good man. Then Dad looked around at all the seniors. You know what Phil taught me? Real leaders don't tear people down to feel powerful. They lift everyone up. The gym went silent. Dad continued, his voice carrying across the court. My son earned his spot here through skill and hard work. Anyone who thinks otherwise can take it up with me. A meeting wasn't necessary. The hazing stopped immediately. Marcus even approached me the next day to apologize, mentioning how his dad always spoke highly of mine. Dad never missed another practice that season, and the team atmosphere completely changed. The seniors started mentoring instead of tormenting. Never let anyone convince you that cruelty makes you stronger, he told me after our first playoff win. Real champions build each other up.